So, welcome to a new thing on my page where I pretty much talk about ways that I would fix each character in Overwatch 2, starting with supports. Now, I just want to preface this before I get into this. Please, understand, this is my opinion. That's all this is. This is just an opinion. Now, with all that out of the way, let's get into it. Zenyatta, the floating ball fondler himself. Zen has always lacked two things, mobility and healing outside of his ultimate. One thing that might help him is having the volleys do a little bit of knockback for Zen only, similar to that of Junkrat or Bastion. Now, maybe if the enemies get a little too close to him, he already has left foot to push them back, so maybe this just helps him get around a little bit faster. The healing can be improved in many ways, but I think the most consistent might be to apply an immediate 25 or 50 HP, then heal the rest over time. With the additional boost of healing, it makes Zen feel like he's actually healing something rather than just doing damage until his ultimate comes out. Fixing every character in Overwatch Part 2. Kiriko, the dagger-throwing dummy thick A-cup herself. Kiriko does almost everything correctly when it comes to her support, with her attacks and her healing, but I personally believe she doesn't have a good enough aggressive potential apart from her kunai. Fun fact, Kiriko actually has a 3 times headshot multiplier, unlike everybody else's 2 times. But that is pretty much the only thing she has going for her in terms of actually doing anything offensively. So maybe instead of knockback, because of her Suzu, make it to where it slows enemies or reduces enemy healing. That way it actually incentivizes Kiriko to actually use the Suzu in a more offensive manner instead of just a defensive tool to cleanse. Other than that, Kiriko is good, has really good heals, a very good kit, and is very good overall. Fixing every character in Overwatch Part 3. Moira! Make her do more damage. Give her double damage on her damage orbs. Now, realistically speaking, make her damage orbs do more damage, but make them move slower, and then when they actually attack people, make them move faster. So that way, it just punishes you for being out of position. It doesn't necessarily just punish you for just existing. And make it to where she gets healing further back. Because of her Biotic Grasp, she's always playing it a little bit further back, but because of her healing, she has to be rather close to be able to do it. Maybe give her incentive to heal more by making it to where her healing orb shaves off some time from her overall cooldown or something. Increasing the healing per second, and to compensate, make her damage orb do more damage, or just make it to where the cooldown goes higher if you use damage and lower if you do healing. For example, right now her cooldown is approximately 10 seconds no matter which orb you throw out. Maybe if you throw out a healing orb, it bumps it down to 8, and if it throws out a damage orb, it goes to 12 or something. That way she does more damage to protect against flankers, but is still incentivized to do more to support her team as well. Fixing every character in Overwatch Part 4. Mercy! Change her blaster from a full-blown second weapon into a secondary ability with unlimited ammo. This incentivizes her to deal more damage, as it isn't something that you just have to reload. And then make it to where maybe her healing per second is increased both in and out of ult. Healing a squishy shouldn't take 5 seconds, considering half the damn supports heal literally twice as fast. Her damage boost is actually fine despite what morons say. Everyone is legit mad at Mercy for supporting her team and not just heal body. Blame the DPS with the damage, not the damn Mercy. As for her ult, actually make it 10 seconds, but instead double her damage or something like that, and make her blaster shoot faster. That way she is viable healer and can actually do decent damage. I say make Mercy great again. Fixing every character in Overwatch Part 5. Lucio, the speed boosting fuck frog himself. The speed boost and healing has always been a part of his kit, however his healing is always mid at best until amp it up. So make it to where his healing is maybe a little bit more, and just for fun, add a third track or something like that, a third switch, and make it to where it gives a debuff, similar to Ana, where people in the radius are slowed or have reduced healing to make him more useful in stopping the enemy and further supporting his team. His ult and his boop are actually pretty balanced so far. All I would actually change about it is maybe make it to where it bounces them a little bit further away, but other than that, just give my boy Lucio some more damn healing. My goodness.